you want to flip from a horse that you've driven whole life, basically, to a horse that, how many times did you drive Dancin Lou?
I drove him once in Lexington, and then just
This year?
Yep, yeah. I went with him like 48 out there or something
the
like
bluegrass,
that. Yeah,
right? Yeah.
So I like that horse. He's cool.
Is he another horse that's very easy to drive?
Yeah, he's real easy to drive. You just got to watch him a couple of steps out of the gate, and then after that, he's cool.
Okay,
You just don't want to goose him. You know what I mean? You just got to make sure that he knows what you're doing when you're doing.
Okay,
you know.
So this was, I mean, you had already won 3, right? 3 at this point.
Yeah.
It was pouring down rain.
Yeah, all the pylons.
It's on TV. The pylons keep coming out, blowing out. I mean, nothing you can do. I mean, are you going in? Every other horse in this race has something kind of to lose. You know, Ozzy, Bettor's Wish, Captain Crunch. There's a lot of pressure on all those horses, I feel like. Dancin Lou was the only one coming in like, whatever we got, man, this is great.
Yeah,
right?
I was actually really confident going into this race because I knew where it looked. I thought Dexter would have to probably make a move. He was going to land like third and didn't want to let Yannick get away with cheap fractions on Crunch, you know. So I figured he'd have to move into the wind, and it was really windy that race, you know. So, and, you know, he'd done the right thing. That was the move he had to make. But just me landing fourth, I thought if I can, pretty much same story as Caveat Alley. If I could just wait until we get out of that wind before I get going,
find some wiggle room.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure if I'd be able to catch Bettor's Wish or not, but I knew he was talented enough to give it a shot.
Even though it's windy and it's raining, you could still see, right? The visibility was okay.
I had a little bit of trouble in the last turn in this race.
Okay.
Not horrible, but I had to pull the glasses down.
It's not like when it's muddy.
No, it's actually better when it's raining hard because it kind of washes the mud off.
So we got the gate camera, Bettor's Wish. You're right next to him. So even though he's got the 4-hole, you still got to kind of just float away wherever you get away?
Not urge him out of there anyway. You know, I was pretty much just trying to land in the spot to be first over.
And when driver change on Yannick, he's not.
He's going to be aggressive.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that. Yeah. So we know he's going to be on the lead at some point, right?
Yeah.
That was not very. Was it surprising? Where are you? You're fourth?
Just landed fourth. Yeah, it took a quarter mile to get in there, but I knew Southwind Aussie. He was probably getting a little hot, like in the elimination the week before. I knew he wouldn't want to start him up too much because he'd been getting a little aggressive the last few starts.
Oh, so these are little things that it's kind of tough.
Yeah, so I knew he wouldn't want to push out too hard and get him all started up. But it kind of worked out where I got where I wanted to be.
I mean, you got the 2 horses to beat in front of you, and Ozzy right on your back.
And I had Dave. He was driving semi-tough. He could not hold that horse. He was out of control. Yeah.
Were you trying to maybe give him a spot?
I was trying to get going now, and he was like, he said my arms were done. He had to come out there for a few steps, and it cost me because I was getting really ready to make a nice move, and I just had to wait a second until Dave got back down, and then he dropped the bit. And I'm like, oh no, and then I really I couldn't get him to do it the way I wanted him to do it. But he's a gritty little dude. He keeps coming. It was raining pretty hard there, huh?
It was, yeah. And this camera doesn't even show how bad it was.
Yeah, like the pylons were floating out of their holes. That's how bad it was.
The last 16th, did you think he had him?
I was getting closer and closer. I actually I didn't know. Right at the wire, I'm like, all right, my wheels were kind of in front of Dexter's, so I figured maybe.
I think the coolest thing about this, just after the wire, I think it's on here. I think I saved it. Maybe I didn't when I edited it. We'll see. We got the slow-mo here. You got to watch the slow-mo.
Oh, yeah. It's nice to watch.
But right after the wire, I don't know, so I edited it. Right after the wire, you and Dexter, little fist bump.
Yeah, he's a very good friend of mine. We're always happy to see each other do good, no matter. Yeah.
He won one. He won 2.
And I know that getting beat on that horse might have it probably cut him up a little bit, because he felt like he just deserved that one big race this year, and he did deserve one big race. He's been such a good horse, that Bettor's Wish, that that's the type of guy Dex is. He's just happy to see
And he got his win on Manchego and Amigo Volo. And,
Oh yeah, he had a very good weekend as well. At he's just a great guy, and but that's just
it is what it is.
It is what it is. We're racing horses.
You beat Sharton, Bettor's Wish. What are the other two?
Was it Ramona Hill and Reflect with Me?
Right, but you beat Hypnotic AM and Lion Sentinel. I mean, you're just throwing a wrench in this Horse of the Year thing. Just throwing the like they all lost. All the favorites pretty much lost, except for Manchego, I think, and Warrawee Butte. Everybody else lost.